Welcome in, everybody. My name is Josh. This is Gaming Joy channel, and we are playing some Star Miner again today. We're continuing on through the campaign of this pretty fantastic game. Again, this is like one of those early access but pretty freaking amazing kind of games, and I've been really enjoying it. So let's jump in and let's see what's going on. There we go. Let's load into, where were we? We were in the YouTube campaign, and we're at the Jupiter Gate. So last time we were at, I don't remember where we were, but we were told to jump to the Jupiter Gate to do whatever we have to do here. So I assume you're here for passage to Lalande. Yes, of course you are. So what we're trying to do is we're trying to get out of the solar system. We're trying to get to another solar system. And apparently there's multiple solar systems in this game, but Sol is where you start. So you got to do a bunch of work to get there. You're perhaps too young to remember, but humanity was very different before this gate, the gate at Jupiter. We had just begun our exploration of the stars and taken those first few steps. Every day a new station was built, but a new challenge overcome. But the Jupiter Gate, well, at the time, it was a marvelous demonstration of cooperation that gave budding UEA credibility it needed. But in hindsight, it was only ever a mistake. United Earth assholes. I don't know what UEA stands for. Hey, Bruce's Gaming, welcome in. But in hindsight, it was only ever a mistake. Strange for me to say it. That's ridiculous. A blind answer, Captain. You must observe more closely the world around you. Continue. Too easy. This gate is a shortcut. It opened Lalande to us before we were ready. Just as we were understanding the balance of our solar system, another one was open to us. We weren't ready. The Corpo War, as many call it, was an unavoidable moment. It was the unavoidable moment the moment the gate is created. So basically the war was unavoidable. Like a bushfire. I can't read today. God. Sweeping through the consuming itself, leaving only devastation to wait. I've personally witnessed the consequences. Now, 10 years later, the corporations regain their strength. The Zviniks that they are, like assholes that they are, they would control Lalande and all systems beyond. But the game has changed. It's a shadow war now, fought through proxies and deniable assets. There are rumors of, well, never do you mind that. Hey, Gaming with Just Joe. Lalande is dangerous, Captain. And you would be a powerful asset in this new conflict. I cannot allow access to the gate. But I need to go through. Don't presume to make demands. This guy's an ass. You are a hangar ship captain. More importantly, though you may not realize it, you are important, though you may not realize it. In deep space, far from civilization, a hangar ship is a supply chain unto itself, invaluable. Over the years of simmering conflict, many hangar ships have been lost. A few have been replaced, thanks to one sabotage or another. Short-sighted pandemic. Oh my God, this thing's still talking. Even though the authority dares not field what few ship it controls, such is their value. Is that even a sentence? Even the authority dares not field what few ships it controls, such as their value. I don't even understand what that means. I don't ask how you found your ship. It doesn't matter. Every faction will seek to control you, and barring that, deny you their enemies. I cannot allow you to pass through. Not yet. Okay, not yet. Humph. Harumph. Already your actions have created ripples throughout our galaxy. My superiors want you commissioned as an auxiliary officer to carry out their agendas. They won't be pleased with me, but I can hold out long enough. If you want access to Lalande, to the dangers and riches it holds, you must prove yourself. Out on the far edges of the solar system is the Kernel Research Facility. Safe haven for scientists, independently funded, but isolated, very isolated. They missed their security check-in 2 days ago and I can't divert any patrols out. Only catastrophic systems failure would disrupt their communications or they're being jammed. So leave it to you. Go to Kernel and restore their communications. Prove to me your skill and I'll grant you access to Lalande. Objective. Finally, we have an objective. This guy talks a lot. What the hell? The Kernel Research Facility missed its last check-in. Find out what happened. Locate the Lalande. It's right there. It's right there. All right, well, let's go locate it then. We're going to go forward, right? Because that's where they want us to go. We're going to go up also. And that's down. I've got up and down reversed. So there's been an update since the last time we played. Not much has been updated, but there's been a few minor things. Mostly UI related. Okay, this is going way too fast. I'm going to pass right by the station, and it'll be all for nothing. Well, this thing stops pretty fast. Let's go down. There's some asteroids nearby. I gotta make sure I don't run this huge ship into the asteroids. Let's park it over the station. The Kernel Research Facility. Okay. Okay. We're parked over it, I think. How far is it away? You're not gonna let me click on it? Okay. 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 Oh, look, there's some ice right there. Ice is good. We got these things. These are going to be cobalt. That's good. Up here. Look, see how these ones are, some of them are shiny? These shiny ones are Etonite, which are going to be like this stuff, Etonite, the stuff we need to make fuel for our ship, which is a good thing. It says our ship is creating a lot of heat, which is not a good thing. All right, so we're here. We found the facility, but we can't go to it in this ship. So now there's in this overview tab over here on the right side. Now they moved two things over here: logistics, which was this menu here that kept overlaying everything else, and then the HLEV, which is basically the ability to dock stuff and undock stuff. So we look at our undock. That is our Razor. This is our fighter. So we should get the fighter out just to make sure that we're protecting ourselves first. And then we'll switch to the Razor. And we're going to park the fighter in between us and the mothership. Look, there's a mothership. Motherships are kind of sketchy. So when the mothership is there, so I've been working to figure this thing out. Hey, David, how's it going? I've been working to figure this out. So when the mothership is there, right, it means that it'll spawn enemies at you constantly. And why is this going backwards? Right. So I'm gonna park this bad boy. This is my weapons platform. I'm totally, what the hell is going on? Oh, that would be why. I'm upside down. that would help if I was right side up. It's like all my directional stuff was going the wrong way. All right, so this is my little weapons platform. He's gonna protect us from little drones coming from the mothership. As you can see, the mothership right here is spawning enemy rammers, which are those things that just come at you and try to ram into you, and enemy monarchs. And we have a mothership. We can't kill the mothership yet. Yeah, I suppose we could try to kill it with this thing, but it probably wouldn't work. So stay. So you're in a park right there. All right, let's go to the HLEV and get Let's look at our HLEV again so we can see which ship is getting this one. This is our warping ship, and this is our miner ship, I think. So let's get this one out. Boopity boop. And let's jump in here. All right. So this is our miner ship. And
low energy.
What do you mean low energy? I just spawned. I already have low energy. This thing has like tons of solar panels. Maybe I docked it with almost no power. Let's get some extra solar panels on here, just for the sake of argument. If I'm like already starting off with low energy, let's add some solar for more energy. Okay. We have supplies to build stuff. That's good. The only problem with flying around with this thing is we don't really have a platform for building yet. Let's look at our research logs real quick. Mining. We've unlocked the tier 2 mining laser. That's good. We've unlocked all that stuff. We've unlocked most of the weapons. That's good. We've unlocked some of the fleet logistics. We unlocked the colonist habitat. That's good. General. So let's look at the mega structures real quick. So we've unlocked the solar panel array frame thing, but we haven't unlocked the solar panels. So we can't build the solar panels yet. And we can't build the gun for my hangar ship. We need $200,000 and 2,000 research. But we need that to kill the motherships. Once you have it, it's pretty easy, but until then. All right, so missions available. I accepted that one. This one is still kind of in progress.
Construction completed.
Okay. Solar domination in the Great Ray. So this is the one we're doing. And they want me to check out. Oh, are you still building? Hold on. You can do it. Come on, finish building. Guess not. He's gonna go fly away. All right. Look at this station. This station is all cattywampus.
Construction completed.
All right, we're gonna come over here. What? Are you gonna dock anytime in the near future? No, you told me to find the station, right? Oh, that's the Halifax Ito outpost. Locate the Carroll research. So this is where we want to go. Okay. So we located this. This is the outpost. We can sell stuff at the outpost. Now this is my mining ship. So I should have the mining ship doing some mining. So we're gonna have this thing come over here to this giant rock.
Scanners online.
Like just absolutely massive rock. And spend some time collecting it. Yep, there you go. Congratulations. Let's set up an automation. Enable. Create request. Which ship am I on? I don't even know. Razor, I think. Razor 1 to Pannonia. Silicate chunks. 100. If Razor has more than 100. And then repeat. Set. Create another request. I don't like how the requests are duplicated. That's kind of dumb. But whatever. I think it works, but it's just annoying. And then cobalt chunk. And Razor has more than. And we're going to do 100. 100. Now, what I'm doing is basically I'm setting up an automation. So anytime the ship that I'm flying has more of the product that's coming out of this asteroid than 100, it ships it over to my big ship, which is right there. So it should be quick. And gets rid of it. So it's not going to fill up the storage of this thing. It's just going to automatically deliver it where it needs to go. And see, this whole entire thing is basically silicates. This whole thing is silicates and cobalt, which is a good thing. That's one of those things that's kind of hard to find.
Mining online.
Turn the mining online. Boop. Boop. See? And so this thing is just going to sit here and do some mining. In the meantime, we're going to go over to this. Get our third ship out. Undock. This thing is like a gunship. I made this thing into like a super awesome gunship, I think. I don't know. We'll see. We're gonna use this. Now this thing can mine, but it's also pretty much a gunship. Potentially a better gunship than the other one. But it's using a... Hold on. Automation. It has a bunch of stuff just sitting in its hold that I need to get rid of. Cylon. Pannonia. Silicate chunk. 304. Set. Create request. Cylon to Pannonia. I'm just gonna get rid of this stuff that's in this holding onto. Iron chunk. 98. Go. Create request. I just wish this was easier. Like these things where I'm like just transferring stuff. I don't know why you can't trade with your hangar ship. Like that doesn't make sense to me. Like why can't I trade with my own hangar ship? That is pretty lame. And Cylon 1 to Pannonia. Cobalt. Like the trade dialogue is much easier to use than the automation dialogue, but I can't just do a trade with my own hangar ship. It's just I don't know. In my mind, pretty dumb. Like that's kind of useless. All right, let's. Now that we've done that, look at this thing. It moves so quickly. It like rotates super fast. And I have some extra stuff on here that's being built, but we'll deal with that later. It looks like I have plenty of power. Okay, we've reached the Colonel's facility. However, I'm open. Okay, so we had to go like 1,000 meters. Okay, so the Colonel Research Facility, like we're close enough where we can see it. Something wrong with it, but there's an enemy facility right nearby. So go destroy it. Now, do I have weapons on this ship? Pretty sure, yeah, I do. So we're going to go destroy that pirate structure. Pirate Outpost 4, which is where I lost it already. Okay, we'll destroy the pirates. Let's, I'm not even looking. Oh my gosh, people in the chat. Sorry, I was really focused on when I'm like trying to move and position ships. It's very easy to get very focused and kind of lose track of chat. Welcome in, everybody. Where's the thing? Show main window. This. Track that. All right, we'll fix the camera. So we're flying through bunches of asteroids. And we're going to go check out this alien facility, I guess. It's 3,000 meters away. We got to see if we can get to the alien facility and take it out. Stop. Holy crap, we're moving fast. I just realized we're moving like ridiculously fast. Why are we moving so fast? Okay, well I'm just gonna sit here and let the big guns fire. Oh yeah. We'll take out that alien facility in no time. So I have like on this ship, I have multiple guns. I've got these big guns right here on the top, the plasma cannons. And then I have like regular assault lasers, and I have radar, and I have rocket launchers, I think. But the rocket launchers won't work until the radar is installed, and I don't have anything to make. I don't have anything to make stuff. Assets. Hear me? Repeat. This is Professor Svitgard of the Carroll Research Facility requesting immediate aid. I hear you. Commander Heltz sent me. Oh, thank you, Maker. When we jumped in, we feared the worst, that our time had run out, and then this battle, some poor innocent died from our mistakes. But you were victorious. And such a warship. A Perun class, that is a name I have not heard in many years. Perhaps you can convince the Adas captain. Although, to come all this way to prepare to battle, have you already been convinced? Somebody sent me. Of course he did. He's a good man, bound by his responsibilities to the station. The Pamitenek thinks to change the system within. He sent you to investigate our silence in his stead. His pockets are not so deep. I wonder what he's holding over you. Ha. Anyways, it's not my concern. Let me tell you of our troubles, Captain. Pirate. Mighty armada of war rigs and scrap ships appeared 7 days ago, making demands of us. Surrender our research, return for our lives. Such nonsense. We refused, of course. We came here to be free of such brutality. But we have no weapons, and they dared not board, so we feared the data destruction. So they left behind an oversized jammer and repeated to their base, from which they issue threats every few hours. A perfect stalemate until you show up. You're welcome. I'm grateful for your help. Do not misunderstand me, but you have upset a delicate balance. We are isolated, yes, and neutral towards many factions that compose humanity, but we still have friends. The good Heifetz, for one. Now that communications are restored, help will come eventually. Pirates know this. Whatever plans they have, they must act fast to salvage them. And as for that, well, what use do pirates have for soil enriching nanobots and lithium microchips? Absolutely none, unless they have a backer. Someone ordered this little blockade, and when they cannot obtain our research, I fear they will seek to deny it to their enemies. I will protect you. I hoped you'd say that. My sensor tells me that Jammer's central computer is exposed to the void, heavily damaged, but still intact. Quick, come to Carroll so we can download your computer logs. Okay. That was that. Rotate. Wow, this thing rotates really nicely. All right, we're going to fly over to Carroll, this research facility here. It seems to want me to like fly over way over here next to it. Maybe that's just so I don't like crash into it or something. Oh. Oh. Okay. I made it to the point in space. There we go. Wonder bar. Now let's see. Shoddy work. What should I expect from these cretins? What if my assistants ever presented me as such as an insult? I would throw them out the airlock. But you're not interested in such matters. Let me remove the memory core. Bah, those Pamantenics. Why are they making up such weird words? Did not think to encrypt their data. Yes, I found them deep within Neptune's debris field, where very few venture. I have sent you the location of their base. Do what you must. Travel to Triton. We have to what? Triton? What does that mean? What does I have to do with Triton? That's super weird. Trade. I don't have any money. I don't have anything for you. I can't really sell you anything. Yeah, they don't buy or sell anything. They're dumb. Okay, well, I have to travel to Triton. I don't even know where Triton is. We have to travel to Triton. And I'm suddenly mining a little teeny asteroid. All right, well, I mean, we can come back here. There's lots of stuff to mine here. There's some ice. You know, ice is good. There's a bunch of asteroids to mine. We should probably go after the Eonite. Where's the Eonite? It's up here. Instead of getting this normal silicon and iron, let's go after the Eonite. Because we need the Eonite to fly our ship. Nope. If this person wants me jumping all over the galaxy, I'm going to need the stuff to jump all over the galaxy. And I could spend like hours here mining all of these asteroids, making money and stuff. Which would probably be a good idea. But we're going to go after this asteroid right here and mine ourselves some Eonite while we're thinking about it. Looks like there's a couple Eonite asteroids out here. That's good. Eonite is like the lifeblood. Because our big ship needs it to warp. Or to jump, I should say. How's it going, everybody? Waylon and David and Bruce and everyone's here. Thank you for being here. Thanks for coming along. So, I've seen a lot of reports online that some people consider this game slow. And I would kind of agree. It is a little bit slow. Sure. 108 enemy roamers in the area. Let's back up near the big ship because we're gonna need to protect it. And we're also gonna need to jump away soon. So we're backing up near the big ship. Alright, so we're back kind of closer to our big ship. This guy, Viper, is now... Viper is the one that's mining? Oh, I set up all the automations wrong. I set up all the automations wrong. They're all wrong. Viper, let's just go to this. Silicate chunk 100 Viper's the mining ship. I said Razor was the mining ship. Great request. Viper 1 Pannonia. Cobalt. Viper has more than 50. 50. I'm going to finish this one asteroid. Let this stuff process. I'm going to finish this one asteroid because this one asteroid is going to give me 75 cobalt and 495 silicates. We're going to focus on the silicates or the cobalt because the cobalt is more valuable. Silicates is like the #1 way to make money so far in this game that I've noticed. Basically, you take the silicates, the chunks, and you mine them, and then you use the equipment on your ship to turn them into this, like regular silicates. So we go here, we go boop, this thing, and then we go boop, and we go boop, and then we go boop. Click on this one, and turn that off, turn that on. So now we're producing silicates from the silicate chunks we have, and then we can sell those. And all of these stations and outposts and stuff like that, they have stuff to sell. So we can buy fuel, we can buy water, we can buy Eonite and thorium, and all of the stuff we're going to need to build out our empire, right? It's all going to come from those outpost stations, and each outpost station has a limited amount that they have, and you don't have to buy it. Obviously, you can buy it. It just makes life easier if you buy it from the outpost station than having to go mine it from individual asteroids. So what I like to do is I like to do this work to mine the asteroids, get the important stuff, convert it into silicate, and then sell it. Now I can sell it like this, right? And I can go over to here to automation, create request, and I can go from, we're on Viper, right? Viper, because it's V-shaped, to the Halifax Ito outpost and silicates, and then can meet when this condition is correct. Viper has more than, and for some reason it's limited to 999, which I don't agree with. Whatever, set. So now anytime I get more than 1,000 silicates produced while I'm mining and doing other stuff, it'll just sell them to the station, and I get $12,000 for every 1,000. And you think that's not that much, but you know, when you're selling 20, 30,000 at a time, you can make some money pretty quickly. And so I don't know if you saw, but in the, like here, like I have all of this sandbox mining stuff where I'm much further along, and that's what I've been doing in that playthrough, and it works out really well. But the downside with the sandbox version of playing the game is I don't see the storyline. And the storyline in this game is actually pretty good. I'm actually enjoying the storyline, even though they use weird words. But I'm just going to finish this one asteroid and set it up so that by the time I'm done with this asteroid, we've already parked everyone else. So let's go to Cylon. Why are you not picking stuff up? Hold on. You're destroying stuff, but you're not picking stuff up? What's your problem? Oh, I see. The haulers.
On construction online.
The haulers and construction were both offline. Okay. So that was my bad. I didn't turn the haulers online. I guess I turned them off for some reason. Not sure why. So now the haulers are going to pick up all this stuff. Now this guy only has one medium hangar. So there's only 3 haulers doing all the pickups, which kind of stinks. So it could take a little while. But the Eonite's the most important kind of asset we have, or source. It's the most important thing in this area, and these are the only 3 Eonite asteroids. So if we zoom out, you can see what we've collected: a bunch of silicate, a little bit of Eonite. But when you have the Eonite, like I have 5 Eonite here, it's not 5 Eonite; it's 5 Eonite chunks. And the benefit is that the chunks turn it like tenfold. Essentially tenfold. They're not all tenfold, but mostly. So like 1 Eonite chunk will turn into 10 Eonite, and then 10 Eonite fuel will turn into 5 Eonite fuel cells, I think, or something along those lines. Basically, if you find a little cluster of Eonite, that's a good thing. How much water do I have on the ship? None. Oh my gosh, I don't have any water. That's not good. I'm like jumping around, but I don't have any water. Do you have water? You have water. Do you have water? Sort of. You have water? Sort of. I'm low on everything. Wow. Okay. Okay. Well, maybe we'll, once we collect this, we'll head down and get that ice asteroid that's right there. $13,000 away. Oh, look. Oh, here. Wait, hold on. Let's go to the fight. There's a fight happening. Okay. See this guy. This guy's here. He's waiting for the enemies to come in. Where are they coming in? I just saw him shoot somebody. Oh, here it is. See this thing right here? This little dot right here? It's really hard to see. These are the enemy roamers. And they're basically like just like little balls. And they just like, it's like as if the mothership shot a slow moving ball in a single direction. They didn't aim it, they just shot it in the general vicinity. And this ship is now trying to stop it. So let's get this ship in actual like line of sight for that shot. They're obviously firing either at me or at the station. I think they're firing at the station. But anyways, this is the reason why we have this guy out here. It's because otherwise we'd get damage. So I'm going to aim him like this, and he will just protect us. And as those things come in from pretty far away, see them right here? They're coming from right here. Boop. Right there. They're coming in slowly, but whatever. We're busy mining stuff. Okay. Okay. We are processing, collecting Eonite. How much do we have so far? 19. That's actually really good. Since that laser seems to have good distance, we're going to point our hangar at this blob of Eonite and let it collect it all. Where's Viper? How are you doing? Maybe you should go get the ice asteroid. You have more people, I think. Yeah, you've got more people. Do you? Yeah. There's a hauler in there. Hauler in there. Hauler in there. Like there's a bunch of haulers. So this is all silicates left. So see if you mouse over the asteroid. It shows you how much of the product is left. And since I can get silicates anywhere, I'm going to turn off my mining lasers. I'm going to collect the silicates that I've already gotten off this rock. And I'm going to go over and get the water. I'm going to go over here. Because water's more important. If we don't have any water, we can't survive. So I'm going to go over there and collect the water. I want to start building up our supply of water here, which is like our supply ship, essentially. Because if you lose water, your colonists die. And if your colonists die, then you have to buy new colonists or hire new colonists. And that's just a pain in the butt. See, I hear the guns firing. So, we can turn that off.
Offline.
We can turn the scanners offline for now while we fly to the ice asteroid. We can do this if we want. You just go, boop, fly to.
Autopilot online.
You're welcome. Autopilot online. And then we can look at this, because since that one's doing autopilot. All right, collect your stuff. You definitely don't have enough people. Yeah, you call. Yeah, you did, Bruce. You totally called it about the bot yesterday. I think that's their pattern, right? Is to join, not say anything, and leave. I think there was like I can't find the setting. Maybe someone who knows Discord setup better than I do can help me with this. I think there's a setup where you have to actually agree to something or click on an emoji to get a role. Like when you start up like a gate. I haven't joined my own Discord in a while and I thought that was set up, but if people are coming in without having accepted the role, right? Then they can't post at all. And I might change that. I might add that in, but I don't know how to do it. So, you know, whatever. Oh, wait. This is blocked. I'm going to take this ordnance factory out. Scrap. Oh, those guys were totally blocked. Scrap. Oh, I have way more people to collect stuff. So this ship has hangars on the side, and you have to be really careful not to like block the hangar. And so there's only really minimal stuff you can put on this node right here because it's really close to the hangar. I don't know if, like, does this block it? I don't think this one blocks it. I could be wrong. I'm not sure. Well, we have more people picking stuff up now. That's good. Yeah, so the cool thing is like, I can show you real quick. So basically, like, this ship has a base, right? And so if I go into build mode, and we'll go into build mode while it's building something, right? We go into build mode, and up top here, there's 2 or 3 buttons. You can save a blueprint of anything, which is cool. Or I can create a build point in space to create a new ship. So what I'll do is create a build point, which is this little thing right here. And I move my build point over here, right? Nearby to the ship that I'm in, right? Actually, I should move it to the other side. So if I want to create a new ship, I just come over here, boop, create that. And then I decide what my base of the new ship is going to be. And it can either be a commander, which is the base of the ship that I'm in right now. So it kind of looks like that. And the commander has, like, if I make it as a commander, it has like the nose area and then the tail area. And this is the nose right here. And it would have to put a Hulk node here and some arms. And it has to look like this. The other thing to do is build one, and I come in here, and then I can go scrap, and we can do it again. Cylon 1, build mode, create this, create a new point, and I can also, the other thing is, that's the one base node, and the other base node is the Hulk node, right? And the Hulk node is this like thing here. I don't have supplies on this ship to be able to build this, so it's not building. Otherwise, it would try to build it. When you have a Hulk node, you have 8 connection points on the Hulk node, right? And you can add in more Hulk nodes. So if I come in here, I can just go boop, boop, boop. Right? And I could make a ship that's just 4 balls. And then I could attach guns on it and stuff like that. I can come in here, Click here. I can attach, you know, I can attach, I don't know, a refinery to it. Anything that I've researched to unlock, you can attach anywhere. Even really big stuff like this thermal module, right? And maybe this would be like a research node thing, right? And you choose how it is, and then you have to provide the resources. So you mine stuff to get resources, to be able to build ships, to be able to mine more stuff to get more resources to build ships. It's a vicious cycle. But essentially, this would be a new ship, right? And if I had the resources to build it, I could. And then as long as, get out of build mode real quick. As long as we so center over here, see these two guys? This is a constructor. So you have haulers and constructors, and the constructors will fly over to this ship and build it. There's also a laser that looks kind of like this, but it's a building cannon, and the building cannon will use the power from one ship to build another ship. That's the best way to build. And so what we'll do eventually is create a bot essentially for building. We'll create a ship that's just a building ship. We'll do that relatively soon. But for right now, we're following storylines. So now the problem is that I've put these things in place. I have to scrap them all. You can't scrap something that's not your own, so you have to select the ship you want to scrap from, and then you have to go here and scrap. Click on that and scrap. Blah blah blah. So we're not making a new ship right now, but we could anytime we want. So I'm not limited to the ships that the storyline gives me. I am only limited by my imagination for what I can build. Right? And so this guy is sitting here doing that. I hear guns firing. Who's firing? Down here. You can see from up here, we go back down to Razor, I think. Razor, so he's got a bunch of drones coming in, and he's firing at the drones. Oh, Razor's not the one firing. The station's firing. So this station will have point defenses.
Weapons online.
So this station is firing, not me. I thought I was the one firing. Why are you not shooting? There we go. I was just at a bad angle. So this thing, I only have like lasers on this ship, but the station has like long distance, like plasma cannons or whatever. So it has better defense. Now, technically, what I'm going to do is Cylon 1 is going to be my attack ship, not my mining ship. And because it has better guns. This one, I'm going to probably just scrap and destroy and turn it into something else. That's the plan. But I'm supposed to jump to the Titan Pirate Outpost. Let's go down here. Have you started mining this thing while I was talking or not? You haven't.
Scanners online.
You fail at your job. Okay, we're gonna go here. I'm gonna stop producing silicates. We're gonna start producing. Actually, no, we're not gonna produce water because we're full. We're just gonna collect the water nodes for now. I'm gonna turn our mining online. You get close enough to start mining. This thing will have silicates and water. So actually, let's just keep producing the silicates and selling it. We'll do that. Yeah, so I'm producing silicates from any kind of stuff that I get, and then it'll auto sell anytime it gets to be above 1,000. And so I'll make a little bit of money. As you can see, we've made a little bit of money already. We don't have research happening. We need a ship somewhere doing research. We don't have one right now. But yeah, that's cool. Hold on one second. Okay.
Scanners offline.
Turn our scanner offline just so we can save some money. And then this ice chunk, if we look, it's 560 water and 217 silicate. So if we just let this thing run, it'll eventually shrink down this entire asteroid and collect all the water, which is what we want. So let's go back up here. You're still trying to get Eonite. And apparently you've moved on from getting Eonite to getting...
Mining offline.
To getting iron. Okay. Because I'm so far away from these little nodes, it's taking forever.
Scanners offline.
I'm going to get closer so you can pick this stuff up. And then we'll move on. I could spend all day just sitting here. And yeah, so this game is a 100%... Good question, Bruce. This game is 100% in space. All of it is in space. And what we're going to do is the next thing we have to do is go to Titan. I don't know where Titan is. So there's an there's a belt. This is a belt, like an asteroid belt. Outer Foundry Zone. Again, asteroid belt type place. Click on Jupiter. Right now, both the ship that I'm in, which can warp in this local system, it can warp anywhere around Jupiter, and my main ship are both in this area. If we go to Io, that's a moon of Jupiter. This is another gate area. Go to Europa, Loqui Station. We could go there if we wanted to. Dark Ion Drift. But I think we're supposed to go not to Jupiter, but to Saturn or Neptune. Where did it say we're supposed to go? Titan? I don't know enough about space to know where Titan is. Like, I don't actually know. Okay, not it's so whoa. I think it's Neptune. Triton. We have to go to Triton. Triton, Pirate. Well, which one am I supposed to go to? Probably this one because there's an exclamation point, I'm guessing. But that doesn't sound good. Pirate Outpost. Okay, so this is where we're supposed to go. Saturn. Jump to the Triton Pirate Outpost. So that's where we're supposed to go. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. I'm supposed to jump to a Pirate Outpost. All right, finish picking this stuff up while the other guy is doing water. The other guy doing water might take a little while. I could jump back in range of one of my like refinery stations, like one of the places we've been. Like, we left some stuff. If we look back at Earth, we go to Earth, we left some stuff here, like this great spill. See how it says enter? If I enter here, it'll enter the ship that the ship that I have already here, right? I have a thing here, and I can kind of jump back and forth. So if I see, can only jump between local sites, but I can enter here, I think. Hopefully I didn't break anything. Right, so see I have this big refinery ship here, right? And then there's a station right here, right? Good, let's get to work. Shut up. Fine. Okay, so I'm supposed to do some junk stuff. I think I already went through all of this. What are you doing? Why are you giving me all this dialogue all over again? I already saw this dialogue. Can I just close it? Anyway, so this ship right here is generating research and is massive and has tons of stuff in it. And so if I wanted to build extra ships, this is my Pegasus ship. And this is working, and there's lots of solar panels it's trying to build. But this is like where I was. This is Reclamation 9, which is a station that I can sell to. And this whole solar system is pretty cleared out. But there's still some room for more mining if we wanted to. So that would be useful. What I set up at the trade window is if I go here and trade, right? I come in here and I can sell silicates. I'm just gonna sell everything I have. Actually, let's sell 4,000. Confirm. And I have a lot on supply, so I'm also gonna sell 1,000 iron, right? Blah blah blah. Confirm trade.
Construction completed.
And I'm gonna get all that money because I moved back here. This guy is processing this. See, these refineries are all processing stuff, right? So I can make some money by jumping back here if I want to. I can also, if we go to trade and we buy, this is the buy menu. I can buy Eonite directly from this station. It costs an arm and a leg, like $30,000 for 100 Eonite. That's not too bad. I can also buy ordnance. I can buy colonists. Colonists are super expensive, but I can buy other supplies if I need them. I don't need them, but yeah. So that's how you make money, and that's how you get stuff. These are coming in from somewhere. I think these are from when I was doing stuff before. It's just the remains of a transfer that was still happening or something. But anyways, this ship is here and it has stuff and I can always jump back to it. So we don't want to do that now. We were on Jupiter, Ganymede. I'm going to go back and enter Jupiter Gate. And this should enter whatever ship we have in that area. And please don't give me the dialogue all over again. Okay. You're just telling me to go to Triton. All right.
Warning, enemy approaching.
Yeah, of course they are. I like seeing the planet slowly moving in the background. I think that's kind of cool. Orbital mechanics and all. Boop. Boop. Let's do that. So that one's collecting stuff there. Viper is mining silicate and water. How you doing so far? Pretty good. We have some silicate. It's going. So that's good. That's happening at a slow rate. One thing that's a small bummer, and I'm not sure if this is a bug or if this is a feature or if this is the way they wanted it. But you generate, like, if you notice when I jump back to Earth, to the Great Spill, my refinery ship there was running. It was generating experience points and generating research points, but the game wasn't registering the research points unless I was in the same area, which is kind of a bummer because they want you to jump around But does that mean I have to jump around with an extra ship that is dedicated to generating research points so I can keep researching stuff? That's kind of lame. Like, I could have like a mini research pod that has 2 or 3 research bubbles on it and just have it come out of my hangar ship when I need it. I guess that would be kind of lame, but if that's what the game wants me to have, I guess that's what I'll have to do, right? Because I can't generate research when I'm just sitting here. So maybe we create a research pod. This guy has a builder. I want to create the research pod near the ship so it's nice and close. But I guess I'll create a research pod when this thing's done. How much water do we get so far? We haven't got any water. Let's move to the side of this thing that has water. Let's do that. Let's rotate. Move down. I really don't want the silicate. It's there, but I don't really want it. I want the water. So let's get underneath this asteroid and get it from the bottom. So we can get more water than silicates, right? And then we're going to aim here. So you right click to aim your lasers. And you can tell your lasers where to mine from, and if you mine from the part it's aiming at, and you've determined what the content of that area is, you'll get more of that than you will of the other nodes. So if you go by color, blue is water, obviously. Gray is silicate, which is just the most common, and that'll allow you to slowly mine what you want. So hopefully we'll be getting some more water here. See, we're getting more water floating out. Perfect. And so far we've gotten 5 water. So we got a lot of silicate, but we got 5 water. This guy is still protecting us. See, he's just like zapping the stuff from the mothership. We'll have to come back and kill this mothership later on once we have the mothership killing functionality. I'm not getting experience unless I'm the one killing these things. So I need to get closer. And let's... Well, I don't know why we're carrying around Eonite, so let's transfer that out. 160. Create request. Which one am I on? Am I on Razor? Razor's at the top, so that must be the one I'm on. Razor 1... Pannonia, Eonite, 160, set. There we go. And this will transfer the Eonite back to this thing because I don't want to hold on to it. Everything is weight. Everything takes energy and space and time and yada yada. All right, so we got to start docking to go to this next place. All right, we achieved our goal. We got all of that work. We got 20 Eonite. Super lame. All right, let's go fly back to our ship and dock and all that kind of stuff. Flying is not easy in this game. That's the one thing to remember, is that they did orbital mechanics and like space physics really, really well. And so like you're just gyroscope the whole time. Like it's not easy. All right, I'm gonna dock at the rear hangar, I guess. One thing I've learned so many times now from playing this game for almost 200 hours, I think, is do not come in hot. No matter what you do, anywhere you're going at any time, always make sure you're not coming in hot, because you will guaranteed crash into whatever you're trying to get close to. Whether it's an asteroid, whether it's your dock to dock with your ship, it doesn't matter. Don't go in hot. All right, so we got to go to Titan now. Not just Titan, we have to go to the Titan Pirate Outpost, which doesn't sound fun. So the way this works,
Warning, hull breach detected.
see? I totally just smashed into the side. So you got to be really careful. You got to rotate and scooch and position yourself so you're inside the red zone. And once you get inside the red zone enough, you can only get stuff in this ship, the hangar ship, that fit in the hangar ship, right? So everything has to fit. So you have to be a little bit careful of how big you build stuff. I'm almost inside. Come on. That's close enough for bank work. Oh, there we go. And then as soon as it turns green, you're good. And then you go dock station. And now I'm inside the hangar ship, see? Sometimes it ends up in a weird like position in here, which is funny. But yeah, whatever. Okay, I know, stop telling me. That's one thing that's a little bit annoying. I think it's probably just a, early access bug. They keep giving you the same dialogues over and over and over and over. How are we doing? We're doing okay. But so you have to build small, dense ships. You don't want to build you couldn't take one of those stations and put it in the hangar ship. So to jump around the galaxy, you have to have small, dense ships. But at some point, you need to have big refinery stations, right? But those refinery stations are limited to be at around the planet that you're currently at, right? You can't move around. You can't take a refinery station and jump from Earth to Jupiter. That's just not going to work. It's too big. Which means you have to create those refinery stations. You basically have to create 4 of them. And if I like the pattern of the one that I have, which I don't necessarily like the pattern of it, I could just build a duplicate of that station. But since most of that station came from salvaged parts, that would be tough. All right, so this is going. These are going. Do I have any officers with me? I do. I always have to remember to keep them training. don't need you to do construction. I guess, whatever. Okay. So all of these officers are on the Razor one, which is my attack ship. And the reason you have officers, I'll show you real quick. Go over to Razor 1. So this ship has officers, and to build officers, you need an officer's quarters. Do you? I thought I had an officer's quarters on here. It doesn't look like I do. Maybe you don't need an officer's quarters. You just have to have the officers on the ship, maybe? I thought I needed an officer's quarters to have officers. But I guess not, because I don't have one. But anyways, these officers, if I click on the ship and look at the inventory of my ship, they're on my ship, but and if I go to officers, they're all active on Razor 1, so they're just kind of part of the ship now. But if I have an officer's quarters, which kind of looks like this one, but it's gray, I can make more officers and transfer them to other ships, right? So that's how that mechanic works. You're gonna stay here to the last minute. Yes, you could be doing some mining, but yeah, we don't. You need to protect us until we leave. How are we doing over here? All right, we've gotten enough water. 81 water, that's enough.
Mining offline.
All right, collect the last bit of water. We'll come back for this offline. I'll do this over the weekend. I'll come back and do some mining in this sector, make some money, do some research, yada yada yada. I'll do all that stuff. All right. Let's go back to our hangar ship. Burp, burp, burp. Go. Now, as you can see, this game has the concept of boosters, right? And so you can have booster engines that like give you kind of a jump start to move fast. But in all honesty, like the thrusters are more than enough from my perspective to move around local space. They're more than enough. And the problem with the boosters is you eventually have to slow down, right? And the boosters just make you go super fast. And then you have to use your thrusters to slow down. And if you don't have enough thrusters, you'll just like drift off into oblivion. And so it's not super smart to have like just spend all your money on boosters or use boosters continuously. And there's a problem with the space mouse and boosters and the way you angle the boosters where autopilot like just goes haywire when you have boosters involved. I don't understand what that is, but it is what it is. All right. Stop. We have to go dock this ship into the big one, and then we're gonna jump. I can't believe we're doing all this without the big gun. I unlocked the big gun on my other playthrough, and it's really frustrating to use, but I figured it out finally. It's not intuitive. Remember, 38, 39, that's way too hot. We're coming in hot. It doesn't seem like it because it's space. But, like, depending on the number of these things you have and your mass, how much you have, weight you have with you, coming in too hot, coming in greater than like 40 meters per second, and you won't be able to slow down. enough to prevent yourself from crashing into the hangar. So right now, I'm just gonna sneak up to the hangar and take this ship into the hangar like this. Boop. Boop, boop. Okay. Sneaking into the hangar, into the red zone. Okay. Rotate down. Fly down. This ship is pretty small, so it's relatively easy to get it in the zone. If you're more than 4 wide, you have to come in at an angle. So this one, dock. We're docked. We're gonna build this gun soon enough. Stop telling me the same message over and over. Thank you. Razor, you are the
Warning, enemy approaching.
yeah, you say that every single time I get out of the ship. They're always approaching. So we're gonna back it up. We're gonna back it up and then jump away. I've never been to Triton Pirate Outpost, so I don't know what to expect. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna save right before we jump, because I mean I could jump into like craziness. Okay, and then we're gonna go like that. Go in at an angle. This box is basically, I think it's like 5 by 5 by 8, I think, roughly. All right, we're gonna dock. Sweet. Exit. And then and then we're gonna jump. Okay, so now we go boop to the map. We have to go to where? No, we're going to Neptune? Triton Pirate Outpost. It's gonna cost 20 fuel to get there, 20 Eonite fuel cells. We only have 240, so we have a bunch. The campaign gives you enough fuel to get where you need to go. Okay, we're at a pirate base and they're coming online. We have been noticed. Destroy the pirate base. Okay, boink. We're gonna go Cylon because Cylon has better stuff. We're not controlling Cylon, we're controlling the big ship. Pirate Outpost. Problem is we don't have ordnance. I forgot to save, didn't I? Oops. Razor. You have a bunch of stuff. Razor has supplies. Why does Razor always turn up upside down? It always spawns upside down. So we're gonna do something real quick. It's 87,000 meters away. It's pretty far away. Okay, let's save real quick. Save. YouTube campaign. We're in the basically our third jump location. We went from Jupiter Gate to now Titan something or other. I need you to get close enough to the other thing to help build things. Okay. Now don't hit it. Don't crash. That would suck. Stay here. Alright. Cylon. This thing needs the ability to make... We're going to... This thing right here. We're going to scrap that. We're going to build here. We're going to build a refinery. There. This.
Warning, low energy.
Scrap. We're going to build an ordnance factory here. So I can make my own ammo. Right? That makes sense. Oh, look, we have a
Construction completed.
We have a thing now. What is that called? This is supposed to be a scanner. Let's go the HLAV, undock Viper. Viper has a ton of silicates. So Viper can help us by giving its supplies. And water. We gotta all work together here. Oop. Stay there. You're making silicates. We have plenty of silicates. Stop that. Make water. You. Just make water. Okay. Can I get closer? So this thing has silicates, so it's going to help with the repair process. See? And I'm making water. Okay. Cylon. Do I have enough water for an attack? Yes. Razor. Have enough water? No. Let's trade with Viper. We want to get some water from Viper. I'm going to take 305 water from Viper. And we're going to take 5. We're going to take 300, 200, find good enough silicates, and 200 iron. Confirm trade. Now, what they did, one of the changes they did in the latest update is they made these like new packages systems. So before, when you transferred stuff, these little things that are going between your ships, there used to be a smaller sized one. There was only 10 each. So if you wanted to transfer 2,000 things, it would send 200 of these little things. Now there's these big ones are 500 each. So you can transfer large quantities of stuff very, very quickly. And here we go.
Construction completed.
Okay, so this, let's go here. Let's go Cylon 1. Cylon 1 is running out of energy very quickly, which means we need more solar panels. Solar panel.
Construction completed.
It's also generating a ton of heat. So we're going to come in here and do this. Hulk node. And hopefully we have enough to build this. Nope. Scrap. No, this one right here. How do I get there? Come on. Scrap. The ones on the end are too much. Scrap. Build Hulk node. Because for some reason you can only attach this monstrosity.
Construction completed.
The other ship's in the way. No! I don't want it facing that way. That's not the architecture of this ship. Alright, let's rotate that. Okay. Bold. Okay, we're good. So we added a couple solar panels, not many. Can I add those back in? No. I can add it here. Nope, can't add it there. Can I add it here? Nice. So the building thing is a little bit tricky, but you'll get there eventually. So anyways, let's get out of build mode. So what do we need? This thing has iron and eonite. Let's process ordnance. Build. You need iron. So we need iron, and we can produce iron. So now we're going to produce iron and make ordnance all by our lonesome. We're going to get rid of the eonite by going into here, going to automation, create request from Cylon to Pannonia. This is the eonite we got last time. We have 20.
Construction completed.
Set. Create request. Cylon. Pannonia. Silicate chunks. 200. Set. Okay, we're transferring that. And we should start creating ordnance. And we need ordnance for our missile launcher. So we need ordnance for a missile launcher. Hee. We got all the guns. This ship has all the guns. And as soon as we get these things built, we're gonna go. Hey Phil, how's it going? There's a lot of asteroids in this area. These are all almost built.
Construction completed.
Nice. Cylon 1. How much? What do I need left? What do I have left to need for this? Cobalt and silicate. This also needs cobalt and silicate. Does this guy have cobalt? He does. So we need to keep this guy around because he's to build those 2 Hulk nodes. This guy. I actually only really need 1 of those Hulk nodes, but I'll keep it around. This guy's making water. He's still making water. Oh, his output's full. Automation. Pannonia. Viper to Pannonia. Water.
Construction
300. That's not what I said. 300. 300. And keep going. So this thing doesn't have very many water tanks, very big water tanks, but it's producing water, and as soon as it has enough water, it transfers it over to the main station, which is what we want. This guy, he's ready. This guy, ready. We have ordnance. We have 140 ordnance. We're making more. All right. Save. Okay, we're ready to go. We'll do the other while we're in progress. Finish building this Hulk node right here, and we're good. And we have to go and attack this hostile station. So let's go look at it. So you can double click on any asteroid and it'll zoom you to that asteroid. Now if we look, this is a hostile station. So I'm seeing this for the first time. I've never seen this before. There's a ton of ice in this area, which is great. We might have to stay in this area and do some refining and get some water. We have a station here. And if we click on it and we zoom in, what does the station have? Well, this station
Upgrade complete.
has a solar panel on the bottom. It's got 2 big guns. And it's only got 2 big guns, so that's good. What about this one? What's this thing have? This looks like a little orbital, like, protection platform. These are Gatling guns. So that's not fun. But if you approach from the side, like from one side, this gun will be completely ineffective. So it's important to determine our approach angles, and it looks like there's 3 of those little stations. All right. So that's what we're going into. All right, let's go. What just happened? Are you okay now? It looked like it's not connected. We'll see what happens. Maybe it's just being weird. All right. We're going to go in this direction because this is the direction we're supposed to go. And we're going to stop when we're getting close-ish because we want to take out these orbital platforms. Right? Dude, what is going on? You see this? Do you plan on connecting? It's still connected. It's just like the game doesn't know that it's connected. I'm gonna save a different save entry and then reload the save. Exit to menu. That's weird. Hey, I just noticed Trio joined my Discord. Hey, Trio. Load. Let's see if those things get fixed. Because they're connected. They shouldn't like go haywire like that. Okay, now they're working. Okay, let's get Razor in range also. Razor doesn't have as good guns on it, but it has guns, so we're gonna go do that. The little like I'm communicating via some radio signal like background noise is pretty funny. All right, so 6,000 meters away. I think the guns start. I'm able to start firing my guns at 1,000. I forget what the range is of some of the guns that I have. But we're gonna take out the defense platforms first, and hopefully not hit any asteroids while we're on the way there. Though I'm totally gonna hit this asteroid right here. Can you stop, please? You're gonna drift right past them. Well, what's the point in attacking a station if you're gonna drift right past it, dude? Come on, stop. Stop. All right. All right, so we're looking at this one. 2,000. Is this still... This one's... I'm getting pretty close to that one. I'm like circling around the outside. Nope, still too far. No.
Warning, hull breach detected.
Yep. I see it. I'm trying to get away. No, shoot the guns, dipshit. I don't know what's going on here.
Warning, hull breach detected.
The main station is shooting at me. And I'm all rotated and can't move properly. Alright, we're gonna back up. We're gonna back up and hopefully heal. Come on, get out of range.
Warning, hull breach detected.
Yeah, I know, I know. Their guns are frightfully accurate. They still firing at me? They are. Okay, am I far enough away? Okay, this guy needs to heal. That was not fun. We need missiles. Come on. Can you rotate properly so I can actually do this? Okay. We're much too far away. 4,000 meters away. Alright. You stay there. You can let the repair... I don't think I lost anything, but I did get attacked. Alright. I don't... Great. You've scanned a rock.
Online.
Good job. I don't care about scanning a rock.
Scanners offline.
Actually,
Scanners online.
the scanners do need to be online for missiles
Warning,
to work.
hull breach detected.
Are you kidding me? Okay. My little towers, my scanning towers are my whatever, the T2 scanner is kind of sticking out the edge, and it's really easy to catch those antennas on something. So I'll have to come up with a better build pattern to include those on my ship. Why are you drifting? What the hell is going on? As soon as I started rotating, it like went crazy. All right. So the main station has the big guns. These little orbital platforms don't have very big guns, but they're big enough. Okay. So let's look at this. How far away is this? All right. So what's it going to take for my rocket launcher to work? So I have a missile launcher. And I have ordnance. Pause. Now, first of all, let's turn this off. Turn that off. We'll leave the ordnance factory on. Just make me more stuff. But I want to attack this thing. I don't know if I can do this. We might have to build a different ship. But we're gonna try. Can I just tell it to attack this gun? Nope. Okay, green.
Weapons
Target
offline. Weapons online.
It says target visible and in range. So shoot. Fire. What just happened? I just shot missiles at it. Hold on, I want to zoom in. Here we go. Let's see what happens with a missile. Here's incoming missiles. We can watch this thing just get obliterated.
Warning, hull breach detected.
I don't want a warning. It's not my ship. Why are you telling me there's a warning? It totally took out that gun. And look, there's more missiles coming in. I'm just going to watch. Here we go. Here we go.
Warning, hull breach detected.
That's awesome. Boom. That platform is no more. Oh, but I'm still attacking it. Now it's just a Hulk node with nothing attached to it. Am I still attacking it? Yep, still attacking it.
Warning,
I've
hull
never
breach
used
detected.
missiles before, so I don't actually know how they work. But that looks pretty awesome. Boop. And yeah. Good job. That was awesome. Let's get this other orbital platform. Oh, did anyone see how close we had to be to that thing before it actually started attacking? $2,800 meters. 27. This is 23. I'm basically just going to go as close as I can until like it starts firing rockets. 23, 22. I bet it's just under 2,000. Right there. Yup. Basically 2,000 meters and it starts firing. Oh, it's firing at the main station. Hell yes. I'm gonna get close to this platform too. Oh, now these guns are firing. Yeah, take it out. Take it out. Oh, they sent fighters after us. See the fighters right there? T1 fighters. I think I have guns for the fighters.
Warning, hull breach detected.
Yeah, not my hull breach. What are these? Are these fighters? I moved farther away and the fighters went home. They're just like, yeah, I don't care anymore. I think Razor 1 needs to come over and help. Razor 1 seems to have lost some of its haulers. T1 hauler. Nudge. Go back to base, dude. Why are you just sitting there? What's your problem? Our team needs us. And you're just like being dumb. Can I nudge you? What are you doing? Scrap. Okay, all my haulers got messed up somehow in the fight. I'm gonna have to scrap them. I hear fighting happen, but I don't actually know what's going on. Let's go check. What's happening? Oh, we're fighting. Oh yeah, we're trying to blow up that station. Get some. Okay, cool. All right. Yeah, these things are all just messed up. I don't know why these things are just sitting here. Look at them. You're an idiot. Scrap. I think it somehow thinks those are in the ship, but they're not actually in the ship. They're looking like they're in a docking bay, but they're not actually in a docking bay. Scrap. Oh, that's why I don't have a docking bay anymore. I had a docking bay right here. I don't have one anymore. That would be why. No, I want... Nope, I want a hangar. There's supposed to be a hangar there. That would be why those are all messed up. Are you okay? Can you get closer? This is fun. So, like, we noticed that their targeting is good enough where I can't dodge their targeting, right? So we found out in the last battle that I can't dodge their targeting. I'm not good enough to dodge their targeting. Their targeting is much better than I am, right? So if we're going to attack a base like this, we just have to do it methodically. And why aren't you firing over here? Can you fire over here? Take that out. Take this out. There we go. So these guns are firing at this station. Or not.
Hull breach detected.
I don't need you to tell me there's a hull breach detected when I am the one doing the hull breaching. I don't need that. Alright. Do you have any... Oh, you still have weapons, right? Yeah, you have a weapon. Is this a weapon? What's this? That's a construction tower. That's not useful at all. I don't really have any weapons. Why am I out here in a battle? I'm going home. This guy is not effective as a weapon. He has no good weapons. I, for some reason, thought he did, but he doesn't. This thing is no longer effective. So we're going to build a different one. And this thing I'm just going to take home. So let's pick an asteroid that's hopefully near home. Fly to.
Autopilot online.
All right. Why do you have people? Why are you saying you're missing people? What is that about? We have water? Hold on, why are you saying you're missing people? Where are my colonists? Part storage? How did that happen? I had plenty of people. Apparently I got hit, I guess. Apparently I got hit. Repair requirements. I need silicates. Over here I can make silicates. Produce silicates. But I don't have people to produce silicates. Oh, that's fantastic. How am I in this situation? What is going on? I'm confused. Suddenly this ship, which has perfectly good water, everything else is fine, says I have 16 people employed doing stuff, and none of my guns are working anymore.
Weapons offline.
Mining.
Mining online.
Mining offline.
Scanners online.
Scanners are online.
Scanners online.
I don't understand what's going on here. What's going on here? I have to repair stuff? Where is this guy? Is this guy still flying? Did you do anything, or are you just sitting here? You have silicates. You're gonna go repair the other thing. You're going over there. Only thing you're good for right now, this thing is good for right now, is repairing that other ship. Because you have a build construction tower. That's all this thing is good for. Just don't get shot in the process, idiot. And don't crash into the other ship. Alright. You need to fix their problems. Because you have 33 silicates. That's all you have. We might be in a little bit of a pickle here. You know what we're going to do? You know what we're going to do? We're going to trade. We're going to come in here. We're going to trade our 33 silicates that we have over to the other ship. Confirm. Because they have building bots that can do stuff. Right? Yep. This ship got really damaged in that last attack. I don't even have mining lasers or anything anymore. I have one small hangar with a hauler, which doesn't do anyone any good. I have colonists, I guess. Do I have any free colonists? Oh, I have plenty of free colonists. Here. Transfer, trade, deposit, colonists. Can I give you colonists? Can I give you colonists? Confirm. Send some colonists. So I sent over silicates and I'm sending over colonists. Is that enough to get this thing up and running? What does this need? This needs silicates. I sent over silicates. Where'd they go? Oh, they're still on their way. Oh, I'm way farther away than I thought I was. So essentially, this thing is like a support ship right now. An ineffectual support ship because it can't do anything. It can't shoot. It can't mine. It has a build laser, and that's literally all it has. How close are you? Pretty close. All right. Let's see if this worked. Did we get, is this thing like, oh, I'm getting repaired. Like all over the place. Can you repair this first? Repair this. Put this at the top of the repair queue. Repair this. Oh, one gun got repaired. That's something, I guess. Colonist development. Okay. Am I out of... I am. Damn it. Okay. You need to learn how to do something useful. You are not useful right now, so we need to make you useful. How are we going to do that? You have a couple mining lasers. You have this. Let's disassemble. Right here. Confirm. Build an ordnance factory. No, build a refinery. Incompatible module. Okay, I can't build it there. I'm gonna build it right here in the front. Put a refinery here. Boop. Build a refinery. I don't know if you can, but I'm gonna try. Why are you a hauler? It's not useful at all. Please build the refinery. I need the refinery badly. I need to make silicates. Oh, I don't have enough silicates to make the refinery to be able to make silicates. Okay, I'm just screwed. Okay. We still don't have enough. Okay. What do? We can scrap something. Let's take this. Can I scrap this? What happens if I scrap this? Okay, that mining laser was defunct anyways. Oh, I see. So this ship just basically needed a whole bunch of repairs. And I can't get them to repair the right thing. I mean, they're repairing stuff, but they're not repairing the right stuff. And if I disassemble things, it's just going to disassemble things that I need. So let's do this. We don't need all of these now. Scrap that. Scrap that. That gives us some silicates to repair. But it's repairing the body of our ship, which is fine now. I don't know, does this help us at all? I don't think I need these anymore because we have the big thing on the back. So if this gives us a little bit of stuff to scrap so we can get this stupid thing online, fix this right here. Don't fix that stuff. Fix the refinery. Please fix the refinery. Hey, what are you doing? What are you doing? My 2 repair drones just ate it. Oh my gosh. Seriously? My 2 repair drones just ate it. They're dead. Good job, guys. What good are you? What is going on here? I don't know what's going on here. Why is this being dumb? I'm gonna have to bring the other ship over here. Just trying not to, but I'm gonna have to bring the other ship over here. Yeah, just... Okay, there we go. Now they're working. Now they're back online. So weird. They were like not being effective. Please repair this thing. Since this is just not going well. This is just not going. I'm gonna have to fly this guy over there too. So let's fly this guy over here because he has all the silicate in the world. And since those other 2 idiots apparently ran out of silicates. And I didn't know that I needed to keep a large supply of silicate on my ship to keep fixing it while I'm attacking something. I didn't know that. I mean, that makes sense, but I didn't know it. So I'm going to go over here with this which is a working refinery. Why am I under a shadow of something? That was super weird. And I guess while they're fighting, I'll just mine stuff. Because there's always stuff to mine. I mean, there's a ton of small asteroids around here to mine. Alright. Cool. Trade. Deposit. Silicates. Let's give them like, I don't know, 500 silicates. Confirm. That's the maximum that we can give them in one package. And so there's our one package. And so, yeah. We'll recover from this somehow. I just want to destroy the station. That's all I want.
Scan mining online.
There you go. Do that. Are you close enough to attack this thing anymore?
Weapons offline. Weapons online.
Why don't you keep killing this thing while we're repairing? Maybe the fighters came in and attacked me and I didn't realize it. Alright, so those guys are all there. Those guys are all there. Okay, so we have all the people we need. We have guns. We have power. We have heat generation. All 20 people that I have on here are in use. So we really need this new colonists thing right here to get completed, which needs silicates. And we're waiting for the silicates to be transferred. which is right here. Viper 1 to Cylon 1. The silicates are being transferred. They're coming. I don't know where, but they're coming. In the meantime, we're destroying this station. Just picking it off bit by bit. With one gun. No rockets. Because the rockets are... What's wrong with the rockets?
Scanners online.
Oh, there we go. It needs the scanners online to use the rockets. But the scanners don't have any people, so we can't use the rockets right now. That's unfortunate. Okay. I see how all this works together. So this ship has a bunch of big guns, but it doesn't have any small guns. And that's the problem. It needs small guns too, so when the fighters come in, it'll kill the fighters. And where is that frickin'... Oh, there it is. I was like, the silicates getting transferred over here is happening very slowly. Super slowly. Like, crawl slowly. I wish there was an upgrade to be able to get those this super slow supply thing to move faster. There we go. Now fix the stuff. Fix the stuff. Fix the things. Build the things. Move this to the top of the build queue. Yay. Build the colonists. Yay.
Completed.
Yay. Hire colonists. Hire colonists to be able to work the extra guns and stuff. Great. Keep repairing stuff. Super. Thank you. Hiring more colonists. 21 colonists have jobs. Keep going. We need to get this thing online. Soon the rockets will start firing. Oh, yes, 2 guns are online. Well, we're repairing the rockets. We got 840 rounds for the rockets. Those are good to go. "23 colonists now have jobs. Yes, the refinery's back online. The refineries are back online. We're generating silicates, which is kind of what we needed. We'll never run out of silicates ever again. Rockets should be online soon. Nice. The big guns are taking the station down quickly. Oh, rockets are firing. Let's look. Is there any more weapons on this station? No. There's a hangar. This is the hangar for the fighter ships. Just cleft nodes, curve nodes. Not much is left. What is this? I don't know what that is. I think those are fighter jets. Maybe. Oh, we're taking this station out.
Construction completed.
We got some kind of construction completed. Taking this station down now.
Warning, hull breach
Boom,
detected.
boom, boom. I mean, we got rockets coming in. Let's go back. Let's turn the ship. We don't care about the main base. We got to destroy all of the battle stations, defense platforms. Yep. Take it out. Take it out. Big guns. Booyah. What is this? Oh, there's a part of the defense platform that I can claim it, I guess. Possess. Yay, I possessed a solar panel. Possess. I possessed something there.
Warning, hull breach detected.
Whoa. Apparently I'm in range of that orbital platform. Oh, cool. By possessing the stuff that is part of the station, it just helps me destroy it. That's awesome. Yep. Possess everything. Because then their own orbital platform will take it out. Oh, I'm not close enough to possess it. Okay. That's what's going on. Okay. Cylon. You. Take out that orbital platform. It's right there. 1700. You're within range. There you go. Take that shit out. Fire those rockets. Booyah.
Warning,
that's right.
hull breach detected.
It's not my hull breach. It's their hull breach. Possess. I can possess all this stuff.
Warning, hull breach. Warning, hull breach detected.
Can I possess this? Oh, I have to switch back to Cylon to possess it. Okay. Possess. Cylon. Possess. Cylon. Possess. While their base has been destroyed, the pirate fleet remains a threat. We must find them. I've interfaced with the near-phase sensor probe. The pirate fleet departed several hours ago on direct course to the Carroll Research Facility. We have to return to the Carroll Research Facility. Okay. Well, that was interesting. Well, that was interesting. We figured it out. I think the lesson here is don't go into battle without lots of silicates to repair your ship, because that was literally the only problem. Everything else was working. We just needed to be able to repair our ship. I think this Cylon defense platform for attacking is a good platform so far. I think we need to adjust it slightly so that it has a little bit more point defense, like something close by, so that if someone comes up close to us, we can kill the fighter jets that come up close. But because right now all we have are long guns. We've got these big long guns here, we've got rocket launchers, and that's it. So we need to adjust our actual ship to be a little bit better, which is fine. I'll do that next time. I'll do that off stream, and next time we come back, probably next Saturday, we'll come back and keep going on with the campaign, and go try to rescue the other station and keep going from there. But until then, I want to say a special thank you for everyone for being here. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, all the fun things. And a special thank you to all our AI members. You guys make this channel great. Thank you for all your support. If you'd like to join, hit the join button below. It's only a couple bucks, and it's greatly appreciated for all your support. And all of these new games we're playing, they're all sponsored by the channel. So your support directly gives us new content. So thank you. If you'd like to catch up with me, hit me up on Discord. And if you're a bot, don't join Discord, because it's getting really tiring to killing all those bots every day. And until next time, thanks for watching. Have a great weekend, everybody. See you tomorrow for some more docks. We're going to try the last milestone, which is the DLC milestone. Bye-bye.